Hello, my horror book maggots. Obviously, I am so excited about the book that I just finished that I could barely wait until I got out of the shower before I told you guys about it. What if your childhood imaginary friend, the monster in the closet, has been asking you to help it carnation for a long time? And it's been getting more and more persistent. And then pretty soon, even your mom and your grandma and other people start to see your imaginary friend slash monster in the closet. Well, that is exactly what happens in Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. And if you remember, this is one of the books that I got at Books of Horror convention out just outside of Chicago, and I had it signed by the author to me, and he asks if he can come into my heart. So I just finished this book last night. So this book centers around Bella. The age of Bella is not given, but she's probably around 5-ish, and she lives with her mommy and daddo, but she has somebody that lives in her closet that is named Other Mommy, and Other Mommy comes out quite often and talks to her, and usually ends up finishing with, "Will you let me into your heart? That's what friends will do, and you'll help me carnation, and then I'll be able to be happy, and I'll be able to be just like you, and that's what I really, really want. And if you were a really good friend, that's what you would do that for me. You would let me into your heart." And as time goes on, then Other Mommy starts saying, "I'm starting to get angry, and I can start messing up your life if you do not let me into your heart." And at the beginning of the book, you know, Bella's talking about how happy she is with mommy and daddo, and that daddo is her best friend. And but as the story progresses, you're starting to see cracks in the family dynamic, and that everything is not so rosy and great, and that it actually causes Bella quite a bit of anxiety. And then as I alluded to at the beginning, other people are starting to see Other Mommy, and they get very, very scared because she's very unusual, and they assume that she is a ghost or a demon or a paranormal entity, and they try running away, they try getting away from her, but she just follows them wherever they go. And so it's their desperate flight and, you know, trying to seek refuge elsewhere, and but every time they do go somewhere else, Other Mommy follows them and usually ends up revealing herself to that other person, and that other person basically loses their mind because they're adults, and, you know, horrible things like this don't actually exist in the world, so they can't handle it. One of the paranormal experts that mommy and daddo reach out to end up giving them some pretty crappy advice, and this then ends up leading to the climax of the book at the very end. And I don't want to reveal that. I did that in a response to another creator, and I don't want to do that here because it is very fast-paced and action-packed, that last quarter of the book, and I want you guys to be able to really, really enjoy it. But this is a phenomenally well-written book. It is left open to a lot of interpretations, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as